Just mention what I wanted to say is about this operationalization of your dependent and the independent variables. I don't see much discussion about these relationships that you have here. You talk about fiscal decentralization very general, devolution of these things. We know about all these things, but how do you relate these variables? That is more interesting. And you haven't done this one, how these variables are related. Okay, you don't have to answer, you just think with what you've done. The second is which Tawfiq was talking about, I think it applies to all. But what new things you're adding? You're talking about fiscal decentralization, but what contributions you're making? So it applies to all actually, all the PhD students. What is your contribution to science? You're doing PhD. What kind of theoretical contributions you have to your area of research? What new things you're adding? What is your contribution to science? Think about it.
Maybe I have one just small idea. Maybe the individual citizen maybe does not have much relation with for paying the tax to the DTC, for example, district level, for municipality level and for village BDC level there is right, but in the DDC level, individual citizen may not have that much very direct relations because DDC implements its program through NGOs, through users groups, through BDC, etc. So what you can do is one thing is this incentive system that is there in the fiscal decentralization policies. There is an incentive system. If some groups want to some kind of grants or some kind of small budget from the DDC, then they also have to contribute, like 30%, like 40%, or 50%. 10%, there is
Generally 20%.
20%, yeah, 10% is also there. 40, 60. This is a more
Based on the project.
Yeah. The frequent practice is 40, 60. If local people can generate 40%, or they put the money by generating 40% for the people, in that case, that group or NGO say, or say BTC would get 60% from the DDC. There is this system. Then, if this is a say some kind of incentive system, then whether this incentive system would be helpful to generate more resource mobilization in local level. Maybe this may be an interesting question for a study. I don't know whether it is interesting for you or not. I don't know. Maybe that can be also one option. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Bandara is here.
Oh.
Welcome.